Hi, my name is Paul Kruger and I make furniture and sculptures out of fallen trees. About, I'd say, maybe 8 years ago now, I was going through one of the hardest periods of my life, and I started taking these long walks along the Hudson River and seeing these just seas of industrial driftwood spread out. And it was reclaimed. It was interesting. It wasn't natural driftwood, that had natural curves and everything like that. It had man-made holes and sort of reminiscence from its old life. And I started turning it into sculptures and weird little furniture pieces, and to be honest, I don't think they were very good back then. But little by little, what I thought was therapy, I was essentially teaching myself a skill. All the materials and all the wood come from fallen trees, either from reclaimed wood or from trees that had naturally fallen, been knocked over by construction, trees that would have been normally left out, just to waste and get discarded. I work with tree-friendly lumber mills and arborists that, if a tree is about to knock over, fall down in someone's house, they'll cut it down, they'll mill it up and call me. What started from a handful of connections that I had is I've now made connections all over the nation with different tree-friendly lumber mills and arborists. Nowadays, I'm still going back to that river. I take these long river walks again, and now taking the same wood that has this sort of, patina of aged quality, nail holes in it and everything else, and I'm sculpting it back into a tree-like formation. The title of my sculptural series is Fallen, and really it's a metaphor for starting over. The idea that all of this wasted material could be reused and reformed into something new, that's I think what appeals about it to me. Taking something that has lived a life of its own and then reshaping it, reforming it into a whole entire new thing. It's about giving it a second life and a second chance, really. Pieces like this, I'm using what I call the wooden waterfall effect, where I'm doing mitered joints and making the wood flow seamlessly from one surface to another. It's almost taking this tenacious material and making it appear pliable and bendable. It's really just about, one's ability to change their own life. The work is constantly evolving, and I think that's from picking up new skills, new tricks, new ways to transform this amazing material. And so while the basis may be the same, I really love creating new things and really pushing it and seeing, how can I make this turn? How can I make this float? How can I make it look like, almost the impossible?